Right. And the topic, the main topic of the day is in the comments, and it's coming from a post by our friend of the show. At he is Michael Ray, and the post. This is the post, so everybody can see. And the post reads what we're talking about. What he says. Well, I'll just read it because, of course, the letters are too small. It says, "I'm not high maintenance. You're just low effort." Okay. And I have some things to say on that. And I'll go first each time for this topic, or, well, each time for today. And I will say, that, okay. And the question is, and it's in the comment section. Have you ever been called high maintenance or other? And other is like, have you been called something else by a partner? And why did they call you that? And my answer is, as far as the high maintenance part, I actually, in thinking about it, I was like, I have been called high maintenance before. But I think it was by this dude who was just searching for terms in an attempt to offend me, and he was just throwing out words that he didn't really know what he was saying. I think, sometimes people don't really understand the definition of words that they use, that they don't understand that words have meaning. And they just throw things out just because, like, well, it felt like an appropriate thing because I saw somebody else say it when they were angry and I'm mad at you. Anyway, so yeah, he called me high maintenance. Now, what people have told me, I don't want to say often, but I've gotten it a number of times. Oh, wait a minute. No, I did say it. Okay, cool. I've gotten it a number of times that I can be too analytical, is what people have told me. They're like, you are too analytical. And they tell me that, like, when I catch them in a lie. And the way to do it with me, like, simply don't lie. Like, just be honest with me, tell me the truth about stuff, and not lie, because chances are great, not always, but often, I will find out, and then you'll be upset when I find out, and you'll try to tell me I'm too analytical. Anyway, that's my talk on the other thing. But as far as low effort, I say that, just work with me. Let's work together on this. Work with me as I work with you. And a relationship, it does take work. And I'll say, I don't think it's a stressful kind of it takes work, because I know years ago, one of my exes, he told me that, because I was telling him, oh, well, with this MS diagnosis that I have, somewhat new MS diagnosis that I had, I'm supposed to avoid stress, and stress is bad. And he said to me, he's like, Aaron, relationships mean stress, and they get more stressful the farther we go into the relationship. I didn't agree with him on that, and I still don't. I think I get what he was saying, but I don't agree. I think that it takes effort to learn each other, and perhaps the effort increases I don't know if the effort increases, but it does take effort to learn somebody else. And there I'm going to throw out the word idiosyncrasies and, things that make them who they are. And that takes effort, and it's not a magic thing, falling in love. Like, we always hear this concept of falling in love, and no, it takes work. It does take work, and I relate that back to the low effort in closing. And I will say, yeah, I wish that it was just as simple as falling in love, but it takes effort, and you can't be low effort. It takes work on both parts. And in my now 39 years on Earth, I am learning that more now than I used to know, because I didn't realize that it's not about a falling in love. It's about a working to grow in love. I don't know. I think that was almost a quote from B-Boy Blues, where the aunt said something along those lines. But I'm done. I'm done. Chrissy Marie.
So I've never been called high maintenance. I'm not very needy. But as far as like effort goes, I'm more of an observer and watch what people do. And I'll talk about things at first, but if in my mind, if a person's really interested, they'll make whatever type of effort to show you that if they want to build with you or whatever, they want to actually be with you, and they'll do things without you asking. So I've never been very needy though. I've always done for myself, so it's never been a label laid on me. I've been called tough. I've been called a few other things, but never high maintenance. And that's what I have to say about that.
All right. Yeah, it is just that, a label. And I want to say hats off to you, I guess, for not getting that label. But it's not like it's the fault of the person receiving the label with what they are labeled with necessarily, because it comes down to the person giving you that label's understanding of that definition, and their understanding or lack thereof understanding of the actual meaning of the term. Okay, we have a comment. Same here, after I have out wait, and so much, and you still seem to not match my level of trying to grow in our relationship. I observe for a moment, but after so long, it getting draining. Yeah. And somebody else has joined. And that was coming from Freddie P85. And also we have a new joiner of...
Hey, Mike Ivy, that's my cousin. And Freddie P, you're absolutely right. You hit the nail on the head right there. Yeah, definitely watch and see what a person does. If they say they want this or that with you, or they set their intentions and they make them clear, then you won't have to pull anything out of them. They'll just make the effort. And low effort is just what it is. It's low effort or non-existent. So, important to pay attention.
And that's also an important classification because, and that goes back to what I was saying as well about it taking effort. It takes work on both parts. So you can't be low effort and get it done. You know, you have to put in the effort. Relationship takes work. 100 and 100, not 50 and 50, but 100 and 100. And I think sometimes when people go down that path, they're kind of splitting hairs, if you will. But ultimately, yes, 100, 100. You give your 100, he or she gives their 100, and that's it. And Freddie P85, all right. I keep trying to click like, but it has me click so many other things in the process, friend. But thank you. And also, I wanted to say, Mike Ivy Stand Up Too joined. So hey, Mike Ivy, and
That's my
yeah.
cousin, who's a stand-up
Oh hey,
and a very brilliant one at that.
really? Well, all right, all right.
Yeah,
Well, you
check
should
him
come
out
on
sometimes
hashtag.
on his YouTube channel.
Huh?
So check him out on his YouTube channel sometime.
Yeah, you know, and a comedian that would be amazing. I would say dope. I've been trying to find other words to use around dope in addition to dope, but it would be dope, fantastic, marvelous to get you on hashtag Verse TV. That would be super cool. But let me check you out, and as we go to our next, oh right, yeah, no, we'd absolutely interview you, friend. All right, and okay. And typos everywhere today. Freddie P said that. Yeah, absolutely. You're not alone. Okay. Anyway, our second and closing topic is coming from, yep, I am Lonnie B.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let no bitch upset you today. Girl, fuck that bitch from yesterday. Because today's a brand new day. And I got new shit on my mind today. And it ain't that bitch from yesterday. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let no.
And to that, I will say as I pick up my thing that fell. Okay. Fantastic. What I said is I give yesterday enough, but not too much. And I know that's not at all quantifiable to say, well, what is enough and what is not too much? Oh, right. And Freddie P said he is hilarious. Yes, he is. And okay. Yes. I give enough to yesterday, but not too much. Because, and I know that's not quantifiable, in the case that it's a repeating issue or concern or problem, then maybe we would change our approach to the issue and how the issue is repeating and why. For example, things like rent, mortgage, taxes, that's a repeating concern, and that will pop up every time. And it's an issue of how are you going to approach it? And I think about what I saw in the Breakfast Club this morning, how they were talking about residual income and money making money. And aside from needs, the past is the past, even people. And yes, but it's not that easy. And yes, to Lonnie B. Chrissy Marie.
So yeah, I used to have trouble with letting stuff go, but today I have no problem, and I am in total agreement with Lonnie B. I love his flagrant personality. He's very animated with his expression, and I love it. But yeah, definitely don't yet let yesterday take up too much of today, because you won't be able to live. You won't be able to be present. You won't be able to enjoy anything in the now. So I'm in total agreement with Lonnie B.
All right. Well, we're all on the same page, and I will close out with an Instagram video music, and that will be that. So, all right. And well, you enjoy your day today too, friend. All right. And that was that. And we don't have to comment on the video per se, but I will say that was Taylor Dane live with her song, her huge hit, Love Will Lead You Back, which is a song that I love very much, from the, I want to say late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, and you hear she still got it. So cool. Anyway, Chrissy
Yeah,
Marie,
so she looks gorgeous.
all right now. Yes. All right. And now we'll do a closing, and you can find Verse TV at hashtag BERSTEAB, www.bersteab.com. And I'm Aaron Mack, and this is Weekend Tea, week 162. Chrissy Marie.
And this is Chrissy Marie from Cleveland, Ohio. You can find me on Instagram at CHRIS, capital S, capital E, capital E, capital MARIE, or on Facebook at Christine Shields.
All right. And also, I meant to shout out, the new email address, Aaron Mack at BurstTV.com. And that's AARONMCK at BERSTEAB.com. And Christy Marie, did you want to share your Verse TV email?
It's at Chrissy Marie, Verse TV, hashtag Verse TV at ChrissyMarie.com, right?
Chrissy Marie at VerseTV.com.
Chrissy Marie at VerseTV.com. Okay, I'll get it.
All right. All right. And this has been week 162. We're signing off, and we will. Mikey Stand Up gave a flag. So
thank you so much, cuz, for your support. We really appreciate it.
All right. I'm trying to click like before we close this. But perfect. All right, everybody, have a good night. Talk to you. Let me check out your website, though. I will do that. Talk to y'all later, social media family. Peace. VerseTV.com. Stay blessed. All right. Good night. Weekend.